who are doing well. So I have come this evening to inform you not only that we are going to be advocating for 1 week sit at home, but we begin to advocate for one month. Okay? And the point here is that it is not just it is not just enough. It is not just enough. You have to be ready to continue what you are doing until the court date. Until the court date. We need action. We need action. The Nigeria terrorist government don't listen to gossip. We need action. The action we need now is that the Biafra people must be very resolute to continue what they have chosen to do. That is the only thing you will do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to Biafra, is to be resolute. When you make a decision for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't back down. Don't back down. If you have made a decision to sit at home, don't back down. Backing down is going to make you a coward. Backing down is going to make you weak. Backing down is going to make you lose every seriousness in you. Don't back down. Irrespective of whatever threat coming to you from any quarter, do not back down. Let me tell you, for those who say that sit at home has been hijacked by criminals, if they like, let them hijack it. If they like, let them hijack it. But let me tell you, backing down is the biggest mistake you will do. Backing down of this voluntary sit at home you started is the biggest mistake you do. We have to continue to put this pressure through the civil disobedience until the court date. If we don't do it, they will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. In fact, for the Nigeria government to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, you need to apply a very radical approach. Very radical approach. And one of the radical approach is this particular sit at home that you voluntarily want to do. And you have been doing it. So you cannot just back out or back down halfway. That is not Biafra. Biafra people are known to be resolute whenever they want to do something. If you are in this particular believing in Biafra, if you believe in Biafra, when you make a decision to follow something, to follow your heart, don't back down. If you back down, it means that the spirit of Nigeria is still in you. You are only pretending. It's only Nigeria that will start something and they will never finish it. Only Nigeria. They will start something, giddy, and at the end of the day, they will not get the result and they will not finish it. So don't be a Nigerian in Biafra. I am calling on all of you, those who have decided to sit at home. And when we are talking about adding more days, when I started that there is a need to add more days in this every Monday sit at home, some people out of hatred, out of jealousy, which doesn't even touch me, they say, well, I know that those who are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are greater. Some people are calling me prophet. I am not a prophet. Secretary, you are a prophet. Okay? What does it take you? What does it take from your, does it take anything from you? Does it take anything from you to take the word coming out from this mouth? But envy, hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. And some people, some of you are following blindly. You are following blindly. Everywhere they push you, you are just like Malu. Aturu. Aturu kagema. Where they push you, you go. Where they push you, you go. You don't know that if you love our leader, if you love this Biafra struggle, you must be ready to sacrifice. Now tell me, what sacrifice is going to be more than 1 month sit at home? Because it is going to come. It will come. It will come. And if this court day come, and you did not see Mazenam Kanu, you are going to 1 month sit at home. So are you not going to practice it now? You have to practice it, my brother. Practice it now. Let me tell you why you may not see Mazenam Kanu in court. You may not see him in court. Because we know Fulani. We know them very well. For you to be in this struggle and make headway, you must first of all go into the spirit world and know Fulani, capture them like this in your hand. But some people out of envy, jealous. And when you talk, they say they are not jealous. When you talk, they say they are not envy. Why should they be envy Simon Ekpa? When you talk, they say they are not. What is it that I will envy Simon Ekpa for? But I'm telling you, you are wasting time. You are wasting strategy out of envy, jealousy. Because if we put our differences aside, when somebody says something that is good, you take it and walk with it. This is the spirit of Nigeria. This is the spirit of Nigeria in all of you. When somebody brings something, suggestion that will work because it is coming from a wrong person. Some of you feel that it is coming from Simon Ekpa, so it is wrong. It must not come from Simon Ekpa. So you allow our leader to continue to languish in Fulani hand because the idea comes from Simon Ekpa. We must not allow it. Why should we allow it? You want to kill everybody. I want to see those people who are going on social media, collecting money, collecting recharge card. Simon Ekpa 1 week. Simon Ekpa 1 week. You must be a stupid Simon Ekpa. You must be stupid. You must be stupid. All of them. Your videos. Internet, not a lie. One thing about this internet is that it will always keep record. Both when you do mistake, both when you do good, both when you do bad, internet will keep the record. I didn't mean anything bad. I am a strategist. I am a strategist. It is a gift. If you like, go and read every book. Go and read every book in this life. If you don't have the gift, you don't have the gift. You can't force it. You can't force it. No competition. So, and let me tell you, Akufecha Odarawo. Akufegide, Ofecha hini no gefe, omegene Odarawo. Aku can never stay in the sky. Never. or fecha fegide or dalawo. Now, what is the problem? That you cannot take a very good idea, irrespective of from whom the idea is coming from. Ibayoku. Somebody brings something that will work. Ibayoku. You attack the person, you blackmail the person. Go. Everybody, go and attack him. Attack him. Attack him. He is stealing the show. He is stealing the show. I don't know which show Simon Ekpa is stealing. I see before you, that is just the fact. What I see sitting down in this seat that you are very envious of, it will take you 1 week extra for you to see it. And I'm telling you now, the only thing that will make our leader to appear in court is for us to take a very radical approach prior to this court. Otherwise, you will not see him. And let me tell you the reason why you will not see him in court. Do you know the reason? But of course, what I'm saying now and what I'm doing now may be part of the reason why they will bring him to court. Anyway. Do you know the reason why they may not bring him to court? The reason why they may not bring him to court is that there is no case against him. Is it not when you have case against somebody, you are going to bring the person to court? When you have case, if you have case against somebody now, no, you go even make you cannot prolong the hearing. You are going to make the person to appear in the court immediately. But when you have no case against the person, when you have no case against especially when you don't fuck up, when you don't fuck up, when the kidnapping and the planned assassination of our leader failed, is a big fuck up. Nigeria government, they goofed big time. So how do you think they will just come and bring Mazen Kanu to court? Did you know? Maybe you see my eyes. Did you know that from 11 count charges to 3 charges? Okay? From 11 count charges to 3 charges. 3 count charges. My brother, there is no case. There is no case. Mazen Kanu is a political prisoner. When somebody become a political prisoner, there is no case. I don't know whether you understand it. A political prisoner don't have case. Okay? Now, the question I want to ask you now is that, now that you know that our leader have no case, and I am again telling you now today, go and mark today's date. Today's date is what? 22nd of September 2021. They will not bring Mazen Kanu to court in 1 month's time if something extraordinary is not done. And let me tell you, remember, you have not seen Mazen Kanu with your own eyes. And do you know what that means? Do you know what it entails? Do you know the mental trauma? Do you know the mind control? Do you know why the Nigeria government? In fact, I'm going to say something very, very, very important here this evening. I don't want to say this before, but I have come to understand that everybody that have brain does not mean that your brain is working, including the people that are in this struggle with us. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. I will always come back to this particular place here where I'm sitting down and say, irrespective of how, shame is going to be catching all of you, one after the other. Shame. Shame, because at the end of the day, you are going to put yourself to shame. Now, let me tell you one thing you don't know. Do you know the reason why Fulani have not made it very clear and bring Mazenam Kanu for every Nigeria and for everybody to see? Do you know the reason? Do you know why? You don't know. Do you know the reason why even the time they brought him to Nigeria and they bring him to court, they cover his face? Do you know the reason? It is not because of the torture. It is not because of the torture. But let me tell you, the reason is so that you will be fumbling the way you are fumbling now. The reason is so that you will be making the blunder that you are making now. The only people that have seen our leader is our legal representative and the brother. Nobody else. It is for a purpose. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. Why is it like that? Because they know you. They know that some of you are Dondi. They know that some of you are Mumu. And they have seen your Mumuness. And why I'm saying this now is that it has become imperative for me to Kuwako Ibosube, to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. I want to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. Because some of the things I'm telling you now, I'm not supposed to tell you here. I'm not supposed to tell you. But who am I? Who am I not to tell you? What I'm telling you now is that the reason why you cannot see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face now is because of what is going on. Because of what is going on. And it is for a purpose. So that all of you will be running from pillar to pole. And it is working for them. It is working. It has worked so far. And it is going to continue to work when you refuse to acknowledge when somebody is speaking from the spirit world. Before God give you a problem, before God allow problem to come to you, he must have given you a solution. God, that is why I said, some of you that are making prayer, the prayer of 150 days is in line. In addition to that prayer, and even before that prayer, before the prayer of 150 days psalm, you have been praying wrong prayer. Or let me say, your prayer is not complete. Because the most important prayer is when you pray to God to give you the wisdom to identify when your helper have arrived. When God send helper to answer your prayer, for you to be able to identify that God have sent somebody to answer that prayer or to be part of the prayer answered. You don't know it. And if you don't have this spiritual knowledge, God, you will pray from now till the kingdom come. One day you will be questioning God. Why is my own life different now? Why is God not answering my prayer? Why is God has been answering your prayer? But because of your stupidity, because of your ignorance, you did not pray for God to give you spiritual understanding to identify the help when the help comes. Okay? God will continue to, when you be crying to God, God, why is my own different? Why is my own case different? Why is my own case? God is telling you, I am sending helper. I have been sending you helper. I have been answering your prayer. But because you are perishing, because you lack knowledge. Some people don't understand why God will say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You are always saying it. Bible say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Do you know the knowledge God was talking about? Do you know? It is spiritual knowledge. Knowledge of spirit. Not knowledge to pass WAEC. Not knowledge to pass NECO. Not knowledge to go to a main market and do business. Not knowledge to go to do spare part selling. Not knowledge to build a hotel. Spiritual knowledge that supersede everything, every knowledge you can think of. That is the reason why the Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And some of you, you don't care to know Bible. You are going to court, to church every day. You don't care to know Bible. Bible is deeper than what you can ever think of. Forget me, hate me, but take my word. Take the word coming from me, because at the end of the day, you are going to go back. You are going to go back to what I say. And when you are going back, you are going to commit blunder. Blunder. Some people say that my 1 week, not even my 1 week, I was supporting late, may his soul rest in peace, Dr. Obadiah Lefia. I was supporting the 1 week proposal for Christians. They say Simon Ekpa is coming to commit blunder. Why will he be saying 1 week? Did he want to destroy it at home? Did he want to do this? Nobody can destroy it at home. Nobody. As far as Biafra is concerned now, my people, we are desperate. We are desperate. So nobody can destroy nobody can destroy Biafra struggle, because every Biafra is wise, especially those who want this freedom. They are very, very wise. Why am I saying all this? I am saying all this because it is very important. When things are happening, we learn. We learn every day. All of you that attack me because I said 7 days sit at home, are you not seeing 1 month? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It tells you that you have done wrong to me. It tells you you have done wrong. But will you have the courage? Will you summon the courage to apologize? Not to me, because I don't have problem. Will you summon the courage to apologize to the spirit of Biafra and to God for insulting me on social media? Most of you can't stand where I'm standing. In fact, most of you, you can't knock, you can't come to my office and knock. But you are insulting me on social media because I was working and wanting the best for the struggle. I want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu protected. And he knows. He see in the spirit. He know I can do it. He know I can do more. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that God can use anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. So I'm going to support. I will support 1 month. If the DOS come down and say 1 year sit at, I will support it. Any decision that is good, I will support it. And I'm going to have, like I have always done, I will propagate it here. I will not sleep propagating this 1 month sit at home because I know it is coming. I know it is coming. Because they will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. But if they are going to bring him to court, it may be to prove us wrong. Just to prove us wrong. They will bring him and flash him in the court, and then they will say, "Oh, we didn't see his file. His file is missing. We need to go and check his file." And then they will carry him and they will leave. Go and mark what I'm saying. Go and mark it. Today is 22nd of September. Okay? They may bring him to court just to make sure that you did not go to 1 month sit at home. They will just bring him and you see him coming from the car and then, oh, they go to the court again and then drama will start from there and then they will take him away and they say they want to protect him. Now they have presented him to court. What are you going to do? Are you going to embark on this 1 month sit at home? Because they have presented him to court. They have presented him to court. Now, the reason why this thing is happening is to put confusion in the family. And some people are being used to put confusion. And we cannot continue to pretend, pretend that people are not putting confusion. People are putting confusion. And we know them. We know them. Ndi Zama. Ndi Naban Zama. With the struggle. We know them. Now, I want to play a video. And first of all, before I go into this program, I really want to thank everybody who stood by the truth, because I will not say who stood by me. It is not about me. It is not about me. I will thank everybody who stood by truth. I have seen video of a lot of people, even the one they say defending Simon Ekpa. I saw a video from Biafra Unite or Biafra Unity or something like that. That guy analyzed the whole thing. I don't want to analyze, the guy analyzed how this whole saga started. Even though he jumped a lot of things that would have added pepper and salt to the whole thing, but he did a very good job. So I thank you. I thank you who stood by the truth, not by me. I thank you who have come to correct the propaganda and the lies told against me on purpose. I thank you. I also watched another video from I don't know, from somebody from, I think the brother is in Germany, very tall guy like that. The guy was somebody sent the link to me. He was sitting in the car, and a lot of people, I don't know, I don't know whether Paul Achebe or something like that. A lot of people took out their time to defend and stand by the truth. Not by me. Not by me. Today, those people who stood by truth, always make sure you stand by truth, because that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu teaches us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu teaches us to stand by the truth, irrespective of what happened. So now, you have been able to know who is your enemy within this struggle, no matter how they want to pretend. The people the people that will see white, they call it black. The people that will see black, they call it white. You have been able to identify them now. And if you did not identify them, you are still having a problem with yourself. If by now you don't know those who can see truth and cover it in this struggle, then you have a problem. You have a problem. But you know how God will do? God will always expose those without knowing. God will always expose people that are bad. This thing doesn't hide. At all. It will always take time. Only time, the truth will come out. You know somebody who is truly passionately fighting for this struggle. I am not here to protect any leader. I am not here to protect anybody. If you are wrong, I will tell you you are wrong. If you are right, I will tell you you are right. And I don't pretend. I understand that some of you that are, buying this lie, that are being used, I know that some of you are financially dependent on the people you want to please. That is no different from Nigeria. It's not different. The only difference between you and the Nigeria people is that you are using Biafra. You are sitting and talking about Biafra. You know that you have not changed. You have not changed. You are only deceiving yourself with Biafra. You have not changed. If you are, somebody says I should stop saying the truth. No. It is time to address it, because when something like this come up, we use it to address the mistake of others. You are still in Nigeria, even worse than Nigeria. Worse than Nigeria. You cannot be fighting for a freedom, a place where you want to be different from Nigeria, and then you are doing worse than Nigeria. Somebody will give you money, you see truth, you cover it. Somebody will give you money to attack somebody that did nothing to you, you start attacking the person. What is the difference between you and the thugs that politicians are using in Nigeria to snatch ballot box? There is no difference between you and them. No different. Remember, this is a special broadcast where I am going to be talking with wisdom from above. No difference between you and the Nigerian police, because you are protecting interest of people. You don't build organization with lies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not build IPOB with lies. No, he didn't. That is the reason why he will come on air and sack anybody, announce the name of anybody that he believes have done something wrong. He will announce it on the air. Even if the person did not do that wrong, even if the judgment is coming from information passed to him, he believes that that information is right. And if he later find out that the information given to him was wrong, he will always call them back. That is why this foundation is strong. That is why God is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why God is with him. God is with him because he always stands by the truth. When people were attacking me, when I have not even taken oath, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recognized the fact that I'm doing a good job. He called me on the radio Biafra, and some people went mad. Some people they ran mad. Why is he calling this guy on radio Biafra? He's recognizing Simon Ekpa. He did not recognize me. I have been in this struggle. I am an IPOB member. I am this and that. He recognized what I'm doing. I was not an IPOB member, like old member. Everybody is IPOB. And everybody was attacking me. Everybody was, even to the extent, they come on radio Biafra and ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what about that Simon Ekpa in Finland? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answered that only nwa Chineke ga-eme ihe ọ na-eme. That what he is doing qualifies him to be called nwa Chineke. I listened to it. But how many of you will have that mind? How many of you will have today, even with the oath I have taken, how many of you will look at me and call me nwa Chineke? Because I have not deviated from that thing which I was doing, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, only nwa Chineke will do what he's doing. And that what he's doing qualify him to be called nwa Chineke. How many of you will look at me today and say, Simon Ekpa, you are still nwa Chineke? None of you. You want me to continue to come and start supporting evil. You want me to come and continue to support a decision that will put the life of our leader in danger. You want me to come and support you? Especially in your and some of you fought me. Sorry. This water. Sorry. So, as I was saying, how many of you will look at me today and call me Wachineke? How many of you will call me Wachineke now? You can't. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called me Wachineke when I didn't take oath. That time he was calling me Wachineke. Sorry. That time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling me Wachineke. A lot of people were busy fighting me on social media. You know, and I don't know who you are following. I don't know whether it is the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are following or you have another master. Some of you are pretending to be following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't follow him. You don't follow him. Because if you follow him, you will at least accord respect to his judgment. Whether wrong or right. Whether wrong or right. But you don't. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went on air, recognized what I am doing, I came under attack. Everybody, when they come online, is Simon Ekpa. He is not oath member. He is not oath member. He is climbing on the back of IPOB. He is climbing. I don't know what is stopping some of you from climbing. Are we not in the same race? Climb. Climb. What is stopping you from climbing? I don't know. Am I pulling your ladder? I am not pulling anybody's ladder. If you think that you are a human being, climb. Nobody is stopping you from climbing. Somebody say, I come to climb IPOB. Some people say, I must leave IPOB. Why should I leave IPOB for you? Who are you for me to leave? I will not leave IPOB. You will leave IPOB for us. You people that are not genuine, you are going to leave. I said that I will be the last person that you are going to push out of IPOB. I have been watching, even before joining this struggle, how you people are pushing people, especially those who may be genuine. You come with your propaganda, with your lies and blackmail, and you push them, and they give up. This one Gavununeze. Simon Ekpa Gavununeze. I will be in between your teeth like meat. Because I brought my tata. And any day, as any day you come, this attack come, I will be watching you. When you feel like you are already mellowing down, that is when I will come. If you people finish with me, you will know that you really jam a man. Because I am not like any other person you have seen in your life. This is not boasting. I am not any other person you have seen in your life. Go and write today's date. Those people hiding in IPOB and always attacking somebody that are genuine. Those people that are genuine, they will attack, and send them out. Once they send them out of the struggle, they will say, hey, you see it? We told you. We told you. He is a sabo. This man is a sabo. We told you. You see? That is what we are shouting. And when they forget. People, they will be saying that, we told you. You see it? You see it? He has given up. He has given up. But they know what they have done to make the person to give up. And some of them are still here. Stop sabotaging the struggle. Stop sabotaging. What do you know? Malu. Aturu. Aturu cable. Complete Aturu. And they will come. They will come. We have been in this struggle. So what? So what? It doesn't matter. If you are in this struggle for 20 years, always stand by the truth. Always stand by the truth. Because that is the only thing that will set you free. That is the only thing that will make you stand tall. Stand tall. That is the only thing that will differentiate you from others. Truth. 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 Not propaganda. Not propaganda. You see, when even in the media, that is why I don't come here to share anything. Somebody say I should not lose my temper. I'm not losing temper. Me lose temper. No. Nobody have attacked me yet now. I'm not losing temper. What I'm doing now is advice. Advice. I am giving advice. Those people who I want all the e-warriors, go and search yourself. Have you wronged God? Have you wronged Simon Ekpa? Those of you who use me to do program, because I was supporting one week sit at home that was not even from me, but because I know it is going to be a very big weapon against the Nigerian government. You use me to do program. Use my picture to do program that I'm giving order. That how can somebody be talking about 1 week? How can somebody say 1 week? What do you know? You want to destroy everything. You want to destroy this. Now you have 1 month proposal, 1 month lockdown. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is not even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released though. The 1 month is that if they did not bring him to court. It is not even a demand to release him. Do you understand me? It is only to bring to court that we are going to have 1 month. I am supporting it. Everything that is going to make Nigeria go down is what I'm supporting. But I want you to understand that this 1 month proposal is for only to bring to court. Now, which one is more reasonable? Is it to release him with 1 week sit at home? Or is it to release him with 2 days sit at home every week? Or to go to 1 month so that if they didn't bring him to court, we are going to go to 1 month sit at home? Which one? That is why when you remove envy and hatred, you are going to move forward. But if you have envy and hatred towards somebody that did nothing to you, you will always commit blunder. Hatred, jealousy, anyuku, envy. And once you are hating somebody that did nothing to you, on a block will give your own reasoning. Everything in a man it will be, how can I counter this person? How can I block this person? How can I make this decision to make sure that it hurt this person? Everything is not channeled at a goal. Objective. It is always going towards a very wrong place. How can we be having 1 month because Onyendu did not come to court? It is not late. We can still amend it. 1 month to release Onyendu. 1 month to release Onyendu. Okay? We are going to change the topic. But when as I'm changing the topic now, they will say Simon Ekpa is now giving order for 1 month to release Onyendu. But we have to be very objective in what we do. We have to be very objective. There are people that God brought for this particular struggle, for this particular time, not even for the struggle itself. There are people that God brought for this particular time now, we are now, this particular time now. Not even for the struggle, but for this particular time. There are people that God brought. But you know what? You are scaring them away. And you know what? God is still talking and torturing them. That nothing can scare you away. Take a bold step, because I have brought you to come and enter this struggle by this particular time, and you are not doing it. I'm going to punish you. And God is punishing them. Some people don't know what is happening to them now. I am telling you, some Biafra people don't know what is happening to them. They will do this, it will fail. They will do that, it will fail. A lot of people don't know what is happening to them. Oh. There are educated people now, somewhere all over the world, somewhere in the US, somewhere in the United Kingdom, somewhere in Europe, that God have imparted something that they are going to be, we are going to use now. They are not with us. But you know what? God is punishing them. Until they come and join this struggle before anything they are doing will start moving. I'm telling you, there are some Biafrans now, like educated people, that God is telling me that He is punishing them because they refused. They refused to head to this call. Even as they are watching me now, some of them are saying, oh my God, if I am with these people, I will do this. If I am with this IPOB, oh, this is what I would do. I would have suggested this, I would have suggested that. If I am with IPOB, if I am part of this IPOB, I would have done this, and this thing must have worked. And you know what? You will try everything in this life to contact me. You will not get to me. You will try everything to contact the people that are supposed, they will not listen to you. They will not even read your, some of them will read your message, they will ignore it. Because God is calling you. God is saying that message you have cannot come from a third party. God is saying that idea that is in your brain, you cannot be outside the fence to implement it in this struggle. God is saying, I gave you this idea. I gave you this idea. I injected it into your subconsciousness because I want you to be part of the movement. I want you to be part of the movement to liberate your people. But you are afraid because you see the way they have attacked Simon Ekpa. You are afraid. And the earlier you realize that the problem you are having now is because you are yet to join Biafra to liberate your people, the better for you. The earlier you realize that job application you have been doing every time you go there, you are still doing another job and you want to work, you are looking for another job. Every job you get, you are not satisfied. You want to get another job. You want to get another job. You are working another place, you are looking for another job. You will continue to do that until you answer the call of God. Because God brought you out from the zoo forest, evil forest of Nigeria, to Europe, to America, to Asia, to be part of those who will liberate your people. And you are running away from it. Because you wanted to come. I wanted to come and join IPOB. Oh, now they see, look at what they are doing to Simon Ekpa. Look at how they want to destroy that young boy. Look at how they want to come. God gave me my activity in IPOB will protect you. Come. All those bad eggs, they will soon disappear. They will disappear from IPOB very soon. They are like a chaff. They will not last. They will not last long. They have done their part. Some of them have lasted for as long as they joined the struggle till now. And all they do is to protect their power, protect their office, protect their interests. They don't care about Onyendu. They don't care. They pretend they care, but they don't care. They pretend. Look at the protest. Look at the protest at the UN. Look at the protest. Look at all ideas that people have been suggesting. Look at. Do you see anyone being implemented? Do you see any of these ideas being implemented? You don't see it. You don't see it. Everybody is interested in the office. I am this for IPOB. I am that for IPOB. You don't see it. By now, it as Yoruba people are protesting at the UN. By now, Every IPOB all over the world, especially those that have passport, those that have European passport, those that have access to travel to America. By now, everybody should be at the UN, shoulder to shoulder, from all over the world. We should be sleeping there. But you know what? If Simon Ekpa raised it 1 month ago, they will say, you have hijacked IPOB. You have hijacked IPOB. Even if you suggest it, nobody will listen to you. But we are interested in our position. We are interested in protecting IPOB. We are interested in protecting structure. I don't know whether anything is wrong with the structure that you want to protect it. Is anybody attacking the structure of IPOB? Nobody is attacking the structure. Nobody. How can you attack structure? Nobody is attacking structure. The structure of IPOB is structured to fight for the freedom of Biafra, is structured to go after those who are kidnapping and killing our people, structured to make sure that as our leader is captured now, we are going to do everything humanly possible to put pressure on the government, put pressure on international organizations, put pressure on the UN, put pressure everywhere we can put pressure to release our leader. It is not only in court. It is not only the duty of our lawyers. It is the duty of every IPOB member. That is the structure. So what do? You mobilize Biafrans. And when this kind of problem comes, you are no longer talking about IPOB as organization. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Biafra. We are talking about Biafra now. But when people want to organize rally for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they say, IPOB, you want to distance yourself. Because they say IPOB is a terrorist organization, so we don't want you to have problem. You can imagine where the leadership of IPOB is the one telling people that they don't want them to have problem because they want to protect them. They say IPOB is a terrorist organization. So we are not going to be part of your protest. And you think everything is right? You think something is not seriously wrong? You think something is not seriously wrong? When people that are not oath member of IPOB are organizing protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond IPOB. And then you say you will not be part of the protest. That IPOB cannot be part of the protest. What is the rationale in that? I can't get it. That you don't want to be part of a protest that being organized by other organizations in solidarity with your leader. You don't want to be part of the protest. Something is wrong. And I want to know that thing that is wrong. So you see, nobody is attacking the structure. The structure of IPOB is unbreakable. That is why when some